Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly reading. This is for today, the 25th of February till March 3rd. I can't believe this week will take us into March, but yay. Can't say I'm disappointed either. I'm just happy it's moving along. So we're going to take a look at the week ahead. I'm going to pull a card from the butterfly deck that I have, and then we're going to do the reading itself with this deck, and I can't remember this name of this deck. I do apologize. So if anybody knows the name of the deck, wants to put it below. I think it's Sawyer. It just popped into my head. Sawyer or something. The Sawyer Tarot. So it's beautiful though. Focusing on everyone, law of attraction for this week ahead for, oh my gosh, February 25th, which is today, Monday, through March 3rd, which is, Sunday. I feel it's this one, and it is family changes. So obviously this week is going to be, for a lot that tuned in, it's going to be about family changes, changes within your family dynamics, which means there could be a birth. Maybe you're expecting a baby, or someone in your family is expecting a baby. There could also be, of course, in the same token, there could be passings. Of course, I don't like to get too heavy into that type of energy, but there are definitely changes happening. But it could be that anything in your home. It could be you get a new job. It could be you change jobs. It could be you could be moving house. Anything that affects your family is coming up as important for this week in any way, shape, or form, right? So focusing on that. I'm also hearing loyalty. And this could also be soul family now. So they're going a little deeper here for me. This could be loyalty within connections, right? And with soul family and those that you are in soul contracts with. So you may see their loyalties changing with you for whatever the reason. So if people are dropping out of your life, or they're not as loyal as they were, there's a reason for that. If they're becoming more loyal and getting closer and coming more into your life, there's a reason for that. So watch for these types of changes and energies too. And sometimes if you're sensitive, you can just intuit it. You can kind of feel it coming, or you can feel it going, or whatever. But just knowing that there is changes afoot in those areas for everyone in a little bit different ways. And it's a beautiful image. They want me to hold it up too. It's like the background's a little blurry. It's like bringing things into focus too is important. For some reason, it seems important too. Like the background's hazy. The background to this is hazy. Although there's sun there, but it's like the immediate things are in focus. I'm not sure what they're saying. They're trying to tell me something with that too. That may mean something for some. Just stay focused in the moment. Stay present to what's happening. Don't worry too far into the future. It can be as that as well. Okay, so in this reading, the first placement is your energy, what you're going to be experiencing energetically, how your energy is. Then it's what's challenging you, what's easy for you, what's heating up on the manifestation hot plate this week. So what you're manifesting for good or bad, and then what's promised. So let's take a look at your energy for the week. Wow, we have the star. So the star, oh my gosh, it can mean so many things. Basically, it means healing. So it can be that you feel a healing is taking place. You may feel like the stars are aligning in your life. Finally, things are kind of coming together. Also, the star, it can be a truth revealed. So it can be that you're getting information, and there may be something that you've been kept in the dark about, and the truth gets revealed to you this week. But this is your energy. So it's not, there's nothing really negative about it in its aspect. Although if a truth's revealed and it's not positive, it can be a little bit upsetting. It could be something that you need to, but I feel like ultimately whatever occurs for you this week energetically, it leads to more healing for yourself. It's necessary, for your own energetic healing, right now in this upcoming week. So this is a beautiful card, and it can be realization of dreams too, obviously with the star. I just kind of want to look. And I'm getting focusing on your emotions. So she's letting her emotions flow, and she's not, the bird's next to her here, and the stars are in the sky, but she's really focused on her work with her emotions. So if you're a healer, you may be doing or learning more about healing people's emotional bodies, healing those energies. Could be working with healing that within yourself, or as a healer, helping others or learning more about that as well. So the next one is what is. So that is your energy this week, which is beautiful. What is challenging you? What is challenging this week? And it is the Knight of Swords. So this could be anything that's abrupt, and of course that's always challenging. This is a harsh energy that kind of just comes in and moves swiftly. It can be needing to make sudden and rash decisions, not being prepared for a situation. So perhaps something arises in your family and you just weren't prepared for that, and you need to move quickly, making choices and decisions. And then need to kind of quickly let emotions flow or something like that as well. When we put it in the pairing the two here, rushing a process, rushing a healing process too, trying to rush a healing process, and that's almost impossible. So it can, when we put it in the aspect together, but anything that is rushed or forced or harsh or comes across as harsh is going to be feeling very challenged. So I feel like you're going to want to need to take time to integrate the changes that are occurring around you this week. And you don't want any sudden moves. You don't want any harsh communication. You don't want to be forced into decisions. It's going to seem very abrupt. It almost feels like being awoke out of a dream. You know how that can be very harsh on your energy. So it's that type of feeling. That's what's going to feel challenging for you. And a quick change. So, a change in the air that comes really quickly, it's going to seem challenging for your energy this week. What's coming easy for you this week? And it's the Hangman. So, again, going along with what, we don't want sudden movements. It's going to feel harsh. It's going to feel irritating. It's going to be very challenging. So, what's easy is to kind of like hang tight, to kind of get in an energy of no movement. This is talking about stalled energy, being hung up, so to speak, but it's going to be what feels most secure for you this week. So taking a pause, taking a time out. It can also be, what's easy is to see things from a new perspective, see what the situation is from a whole new vantage point. Could be coming more easily for you, where in the past maybe you saw whatever changes were going to happen, you would have seen them in a different way. Right now, at this point in your life, you're going to say, you know what, I see this differently now. Enough time has gone by, because the Hangman to me, of course, represents, no movement, being stuck, but it also represents a period of time. So it can be like, you know what, now that all this time has gone by, I'm just definitely seeing this different. I would have seen this differently a year or two ago, but now enough time has gone by for me to have grown and to have healed perhaps, and now I just see this differently. So that's the part I feels like you seeing things differently is going to be what comes easy for you, because you know now, and you can even see why time has kind of held things up or has kind of stalled something, and it was to have allowed you to see something from a new perspective, because that's the where I'm kind of being guided, is this person's perspective. Also, stillness is going to be what's easy. And again, not making any harsh or fast moves or decisions, just kind of coming into center, but also a realization of a way of seeing things now, where in the past you wouldn't have seen it the same way. And you're in gratitude and appreciation for the hold up now, for whatever reason. Okay. So the next one is this is challenging, this was easy. What's heating up on the manifestation hot plate this week? And it is the King of Swords. So definitely clarity. Clarity is coming in. You are manifesting clarity. Now, if you're dealing with a specific air sign masculine, it can be you are manifesting that literally. But as an energy for a general reading, I'm really seeing that you are manifesting clarity to you and into your energy, sort of like what I said here. The wherewithal now, after so much time, to see something completely different, where before you wouldn't have had the appreciation for it, now that you do, for whatever, good or bad, you're just seeing things in a whole new light. Your thoughts are different, and you've got more of a handle in a more mature way of thinking about this now than you would have in the past. So that's what's heating up, is clarity, maturity of thought and clarity, just as a general overall energy. So what is promised this week? And it is the Queen of Pentacles, and I like that. So I'm hearing the words picking up the pieces, because I feel like through a change, changes for good or bad can be disruptive. And I feel like picking up the pieces, you are promised to have stability, and kind of, you can see she's got a grip on this coin. It's like kind of getting a grip on the situation, getting a handle on it, because I do feel like something's going to come up quickly. It may jar you, even though ultimately now you can see the healing within whatever this is. You can see it in a different way. It's going to jar you, so you're going to be able to once again get a grip on your situation. You're going to be able to move forward in a very grounded, stable, solid way. Also, what could be coming is, of course, financially. You could, be gaining more finances and more control over your finances this week as well. But your ability to move forward and get a grip again and pick up the pieces and move forward in a very solid, stable, secure way where you're not unnerved. Because I feel like whatever this is can be a little bit unnerving, and it's really going to challenge you. It's going to challenge your energy a bit, because I do feel this is actually what's, it says what's challenging is actually what's coming. And it is a bit of a, this can sweep you off your feet. It can kind of like jar your thought process, your thought patterns, your nervous system, that type of thing. It can make you a little bit nervous and ungrounded, because you can see him flying through the air. It can kind of come flying through so fast, it kind of just swoops you off. But you end up at the end of the week very settled again, very composed is the word, and moving forward very beautifully, confident with your head held high again. So whatever this is temporary. It shakes things up, but your resolve is that you're seeing it more clearly. So I love how this came out for everyone. If you have any comments or anything, you can put them below. And I want to also, as always, thank everyone for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I will see you next week. Angel blessings.